hangs low on the crooked pine. A chill cuts through this heart of mine. Footsteps echo where the gravel lies, and shadows deep where the memory cries. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name. Whispered truths that fan the flame. Love once burned, now turned to ash. In the night's cold grip, time doesn't pass. The wind it howls through the broken barn, a ghostly hymn, a lover's alarm. Her voice still lingers in the winter's breath, a melody etched in life and death. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name. Whispered truths that fan the flame. A love once burned, now turned to ash. In the night's cold grip, time doesn't pass. I tried to leave, but the road bends back. A circle drawn in the pitch of black. The stars bear witness, they've seen it all. From the rise of love to the bitter fall. Her locket swings on the rear view glass, a relic of a life that's come to pass. The steel slide weaves as the night grows still. I'm chasing shadows up the midnight hill. Hangs low on a hollow night, casting shadows long in the pale moonlight. The wind whispers secrets through the pines of love long lost and borrowed time. On the hollow, they dance and they weep, secrets in the soil buried deep. A heart that's broken, it never forgets. In the still of the night, it lives with regret. Where the willows bow, it's song a hymn to the sorrow we allow. I see her face in the rippling stream, a ghost of a love that was only a dream. Shadows on the hollow, they dance and they weep, hillside moans like a mourning dove, calling out for the ones we love. Every chord's a cry, every note a tear. The past is a shadow always near. The fire's gone cold, just embers remain, like memories burn through the pouring rain.
The moon hangs low, a ghost in the sky. A cold wind whispers a lonesome sigh. Footsteps fade where the tall grass sways, out on the prairie where the shadows play. Oh, the darkness knows my name. It calls me back, it fans the flame. A heart once whole, now torn apart. Shadows on the prairie, they haunt my heart. A cabin stands where the paint is peeled. Memories linger, wounds never heal. The rusted gate creaks in the breeze, a mournful hymn from the swaying tree. Oh, the darkness knows my name. It calls me back, it fans the flame. A heart once whole, now torn apart. Shadows on the prairie, they haunt my heart. There's a grave beneath that old oak tree. The years may pass, it won't set me free. I hear her voice in the midnight rain, a fleeting echo of love and pain. The stars burn dim in the endless black. Each step I take, there's no turning back. The moon hangs low, a pale cold light, casting shadows through the dead of night. The ridge stands silent, a ghostly frame, whispering secrets, calling my name. Shadows on the ridge, they know my sins, they haunt my soul. Where the dark begins, every step I take, I feel their weight, a heavy toll for tempting fate. Like a lonesome hymn through hollow trees and the canyon's rim. I hear the echoes of what I've done, a past that hides from the rising sun. Shadows on the ridge, they know my sins. They haunt my soul where the dark begins. Every step I take, I feel their weight, a heavy toll for tempting fate. The night won't break the chains of guilt, they refuse to shake. The ridge remembers, it keeps its hold, a story carved in the rocks and cold. Shadows on the ridge, they know my sin.
The wind howls low through the pines at night. A whiskey moon spills its silver light. The ghosts of my sins rise up from the ground. Each step I take, they're still hanging around. There's a lonesome road where the shadows crawl, a place where memories build their wall. I hear her voice in the cold, cold breeze, a mournful hymn carried through the trees. A whiskey moonlight guide me home, through the fields where I've always roamed. I've lost a love, I've lost my way, but I'll keep walking till the break of day. The bottle's empty, but it burns my veins. Like her leaving left these endless stains. The night is heavy, the air stands still. The weight of regret bends my iron will. Steel strings cry like the tears I hide, the echoes of a love that's long since died. The stars don't shine, the sky won't mend, in this hollow heart where the darkness bends. A whiskey moonlight guide me home, through the fields where I've always roamed. I've lost her love, I've lost my way, but I'll keep walking till the break of day. Down by the creek where the willow trees bend, the night swallows the light and the silence won't end. A shadow moves slow where the moonlight won't go. The ghost of the hollow still whisper below. They're calling my name through the wind and the rain, a mournful refrain in the dark's cold domain. The stories unravel, though lost in the gravel. The ghosts of the hollow sagging frame holds the weight of the years. Its beams tell laughter now drowned out by tears. The echoes of boots on the old wooden floor still knock like a heartbeat that beats nevermore. They're calling my name through the wind and the rain, a mournful refrain in the dark's cold domain. The stories unravel, though lost in the gravel. The ghosts of the hollow, they never let go. A photograph fades on the mantle alone. Its edges are curled like the lives it had known. The faces look out, but their eyes tell the tale of love turned to sorrow, of joy that went stale. The graveyard stands quiet, the stones lean with time, each name carved in granite, a reason, a rhyme. I kneel down to listen, the earth hums a tune, a ballad of shadows beneath.
There's a cabin on the hillside where the pines grow black as coal. The wind whispers through the valley, carrying secrets it stole. A faded photograph rests on the dusty wooden floor of a life that time abandoned behind that creaking door. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name tonight, a ghostly kind of sorrow beneath the pale moonlight. The memories keep clawing like thorns that never fade in the darkness of the canyon where my soul was once betrayed. The echoes of her laughter, they haunt these empty halls. The silence now is louder than the cries behind these walls. Her dress still hangs in tatters by the broken window pane, while the thunder rolls like judgment and I'm drowning in the rain. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name tonight, a ghostly kind of sorrow beneath the pale moonlight. The memories keep clawing like thorns that never fade in the darkness of the canyon where my soul was once betrayed. The whiskey doesn't numb it, the prayers don't seem to heal the scars of all my failures, the weight of what I feel. I chase the fleeting shadow of a life that slipped away, but the ridge just keeps on calling to where her spirit lays. I see her in the distance, her silhouette so clear, her voice a mournful whisper, cutting through the fear. I reach out.
shadows are whispering secrets tonight. Their shadows stretch in the pale moonlight. A lonesome wind hums a sorrowful tune under the watch of a ghostly moon. The cabin stands where the earth meets the sky. Its walls hold echoes of a lover's goodbye. Dusty frames and a letter turn gray speak of the heartache that won't fade away. Oh, the pines, they know my name. They sing of loss, they sing of shame. Every tear that the forest has seen holds the weight of the love that could have been. The creek runs slow, its waters dark, reflecting the scars carved deep in my heart. The steel slide weeps with every chord, telling the story of love ignored. The night grows heavy, the air turns still, a quiet reminder of a love unfulfilled. The strings quiver soft like a fragile plea, carrying whispers of what could never be. Oh, the pines, they know my name. They sing of loss, they sing of shame. Every tear
There's a cabin on the ridge where the lanterns barely glow, a whisper in the pine trees of things I shouldn't know. The air is thick with silence and the ground feels cold and thin. Every step I take reminds me of the ghost beneath my skin. The river's running muddy like the secrets that I keep. It sings a mournful lullaby to the hills that never sleep. The stars above are fading, swallowed by the night, and I'm walking this old dirt road, chasing fading light. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name so low. With every turn I take, they remind me where I'll go. The past is just a shadow, but it clings like heavy rain. Shadows on the ridge, they know my hurt and my pain. The barn door creaks with memories, the hay is turning black. I feel her ghost beside me, though I know she won't come back. Her voice is in the timber, her laugh is in the breeze, and the guilt is like a collar that brings me to my knees. Slide moans, a lonesome echo breeze hum softly like a faint and fleeting spark. The ridge holds its secrets buried deep within its chest, but the weight of all my sins won't let me find my rest. Shadows on the ridge, they call my name so low. With every turn I take, they remind me where I'll go. The past is just a shadow, but it clings like heavy rain. Shadows on the ridge, they know my hurt and my pain.
The creek runs low where the willows bend. A hollow wind whispers through the glen. The moon hangs high, a ghost in the sky. Where love was born, now memories lie. The house on the hill, its paint worn thin, holds echoes of laughter, now shadows within. A creaking door, a faded frame, where we carved our hearts and wrote our names. Oh, the shadows we keep, they haunt us still. They whisper of love, they echo the thrill. But time's a thief, it won't let us stay. And the shadows we keep just won't fade away. The field out back, where the corn once grew, hide secrets beneath the morning dew. I hear your voice in the midnight air, but I reach for your touch and you're not there. The stars burn bright, but they're cold as stone. A reminder tonight that I'm all alone. The wind carries whispers soft and low of the life we dreamed a long time ago. Oh, the shadows we keep, they haunt us still. They whisper of love, they echo the thrill. But time's a thief, it won't let us stay. And the shadows we keep just won't fade away.